So the one we're looking at is the one on the right. That switches your 12 volt systems on.
Right.
Obviously you can see it's switched on at the moment because obviously it's all lit up.
Yes.
I can just wave my hand in front of it. That lights the screen up.
Ooh.
But to switch it on is that button there. So that's your master switch for your 12 volt system.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
That will switch your 12 volt systems on. Obviously, that is your water pump.
Right.
That is your main lights isolator,
Yes.
isolating switch. That's your dimmer lights isolating switch.
Pops.
And
Right.
that's your warning light. So you've got two options of warning light. You've got the top switch here, or that one there. Okay, don't ask me why it needs more than one switch, but that's what it comes with. Okay, what you're seeing on this main screen at the moment is the voltage of the battery which is going through the charger, and that's why it's showing 14.1. So obviously we're charging your battery at this particular moment.
Where am I looking at? Oh, yeah,
In
yeah,
the centre of your
right.
screen.
Yeah, gotcha, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so what we've also shown on the screen, bottom of the screen at the moment is dimmer level. So
Yes.
the lights above the lockers in your bedroom and there, above the front lockers, you can dim them lights.
Okay.
Okay, so normally if I hit that button there, that's now just switched the dim lights off.
Right.
Even though you've got individual switches to switch them on, that you have to switch that one on first, then you can
Yes.
switch them on individually.
Okay.
That normally comes up
Right.
when you switch your dimmer lights on at that button there. So at the moment it's showing 50%. If I press the arrow which is pointing towards the screen,
Yes.
you see it's going up in percentage wise.
I do indeed. Yep.
100% now on the top of your locker. If I press
Yes.
it again, it'll drop down to the 5%. So the same as the one above your bed in there as well. So depending on where you want to set it, that's 50%. Okay.
Brilliant. Yep. Lovely.
What's also showing on here is obviously that one is showing your leisure batteries connected. That flash there is showing you've got electric connected. That is obviously showing time. If you want to scroll through the menu, you can obviously see all the things that it does.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Frightened myself in due course.
Yeah,
That's
but you-
right. Yeah. Great.
But there's obviously a lot more in there.
Yep.
If you want me
Gotcha.
to, I can show you. But
No, that's fine.
you're fine. Okay. So that switches your 12 volt systems on and your water pump. This one here is your heating system. Okay. So this one in the centre here.
Yes.
To switch it on, press and hold the big button. Okay. So at the moment there's nothing operating because there's nothing on that top line. If I click the big button, it lights up the second line. The first one flashing, because I can get any of these to flash by just turning this button. So if it's flashing, I can change whatever one I want to change.
Okay.
So the first one is your heating. So you've got a little thermostat inside the van.
Yes.
Press the button again. So it says off at the moment. You just turn it. I can go a maximum of 30 degrees. So if I set it, say 20 for now. Click on the button to confirm it. Top line is showing a little flame.
Yes.
That flame is to indicate heating, not gas, heating. That bottle there,
Yes.
that's showing, that's running on gas at the moment. Okay. Next one, right, after a few seconds it goes back to your main screen.
Okay.
And once you've sent heating, it will set the it'll show the temperature you've set and
Gotcha.
the time.
Yep.
And that's just a return button. You can see now that the little flame's flashing.
Yes.
The reason why that is flashing is because it hasn't reached, the room hasn't reached the temperature you've asked for.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yep.
So that will keep flashing until it obviously warms up. The other thing is, as you can see the fan icon on there, the fan only comes on when it needs to. So it's not going to come on all the time, it's not going to be on all the time. It's only going to be there to boost the warmth up into your van.
Brilliant.
Okay?
Yep.
Like that. You're starting to blow a little bit of air coming through there now. The unit needs to warm up first,
Of course.
and then it will start pumping air into the van, okay, or warm air. Okay, next one, so I'll turn that now. Next icon's flashing, which is water. Click on that, it's off at the moment. I can operate it on either eco, which is around about 40 degrees, hot, 60 degrees, or boost.
Brilliant.
Okay,
Yep. Yep.
if I click it on boost, what you should see is the flame stop now, because what it's actually doing is concentrating all the heating on the hot water now, on the boost side of it. We'll do 2 cycles of hot water, and then it will allow the heating to come back on again. So what it's doing is, as I say, concentrating all the heating on the boiler,
Yeah.
shuts the fan off, so that's,
Yes.
why that is stopped for the time being. So you can't do both at the same time if you're doing boost. Okay. Otherwise, I tend to just run it on eco. That's usually
I'm going to say the other one. It was either
on or off.
on or off,
That's
and
it,
it was too hot.
Yeah,
Really,
it was,
ideally.
it was usually around about 65 degrees, something like that. This is running about 40 on the eco.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one along is Energy Select.
All right.
Click on that one. You've got options of gas on its own.
Yes.
Mix 1, which is electric and gas. Mix 2, electric and gas again. You see the top line is changing as I'm doing that as well.
Got you. Yeah.
You've got electric 1, electric 2. The difference... Oh, we haven't got any, I think we might have the gas turned off at the moment.
Probably, yeah.
He's just got that noisy tractor. He decided just so yeah.
Probably bringing one in beside you
Right.
here.
What I've just noticed is, obviously, it was showing a warning because I hadn't done something. If you see on this screen here, there should be a little plug there.
Okay.
Obviously, there's not a little plug there at the moment. But just come and have a look at the consumer unit. Just really bang that up. So down here is the consumer unit. There's an orange button. See that orange button that says heat and hot water?
Yes.
Press that. Obviously, lights up. What you should see on the control panel down, there's a little tiny plug on it. You see that there? That little plug there is
I do, yes.
indicating that you've got electric connected.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go back to Energy Select now. Click on that. I should be able to get electric 2 now without it going beep 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 at me. Okay, so the difference between electric 1 and electric 2, so it's roughly 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatts. It's slightly less.
Sure,
Okay.
sure. No,
Yeah, but it's
good enough, good enough.
So what you've got to remember is, in the summer, 2 kilowatts is probably sufficient enough to heat that water and give you a bit of warmth in the room. Hopefully in the summer you don't need it,
No.
but it's there. If in the winter you're using it in the colder months, 2 kilowatts may not be efficient enough to heat this and the water. Okay, if you imagine at home, you've probably got a kettle, which is
Yeah.
probably about 2 kilowatts.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not trying to heat your kitchen at the same time as boiling water, is it? So, if in the winter, it's probably better if you, or the colder months, run it on a mixture of both.
We're going out next week to try it out.
Yeah. So you'll get to see how much energy. If you just run it on 2 kilowatts overnight, you may feel it not quite reaching the temperature that you may have asked for. Obviously, it'll take longer to warm up as well. Okay.
Yeah.
What it will do on that is actually it will actually run on both energies from cold, get up to temperature, then it'll knock the gas off, and it'll tick over on electric. As long as someone like myself doesn't leave the door wide open, temperature drops,
Sure,
gas
no.
kicks back in again, and it'll fire up.
Was that on already?
Yes. Yeah, I had switched it on already, yeah.
Brilliant. No, we'll
Right.
come to that in a bit.
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll do
Fine,
that in a
yeah,
second. Right, so the next one along is your fan. As I said, it only comes on when it needs to.
Yes.
Obviously, it needs to boost the temperature. So you've got options of Eco, High, and there's also a boost as well. But at the
Okay.
moment, there's no boost there.
No.
Okay, the reason for that is I'm only trying to increase the temperature by a few degrees. If I increase the temperature now up to 30, that should give me the option of boost now. Because what I'm trying to do is increase it by more than 10 or at least 10 degrees.
Yeah, gotcha.
So there you go. Look, so you've got boost there.
Yes.
So if I put that on boost on the fan, what it will do is obviously draw all the heat out away from the boiler. So the hot water is not going to be doing anything for that period of time until it's got up to room temperature. If you're trying to do that on just electric in the winter, it could be there a long time trying to get you, and it may not even actually obtain that 30 degrees. Okay. So I'll just bring it back down to 20. Okay. So there is further menu. You have also got clock set. I'll just show you. So
Yeah, the other one was a nightmare
Oh,
once you
yeah.
went onto the lower line.
yes, I know a lot of people don't like. There's a lot of people who come to me and says, "Well, we managed to set it up the first time, never touched it again, for 2 or 3 years because they didn't touch it just in case he made something not do what they
It
wanted
was the
to
most
do."
awkward
Oh,
setting.
They are. I must admit, obviously I'm quite used to it now, but when I first
Yeah.
saw it, it
Yeah.
did worry me just a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Right, so what we got 9. So to change the clock, it's just easy as that. I'm just not far off that now, and that's it. Clock set. So all you do is click on that and just turn it. You can set a timer if you wanted to.
Yeah.
There is also a further menu if you want me to go through that as well.
We'll read the book.
All right, okay, no worries. if you're quite handy on the internet, YouTube is really good.
All right.
If you look for Truma Combi Boiler, Truma themselves have got videos on there.
I'm
And
sure. Yes.
it's not a big technical video, it's a
No,
7-minute
no.
video, which I learned a lot from. It just gives you the basics of how to operate it. Okay,
Brilliant.
right, happy with that?
Yep. It
Good.
sounds lovely.
Good.
So far, so good.
Yeah, this here is for your tracker. So if you have to subscribe to the tracker,
Yes.
and what they will do, they'll give you a 4-digit number, and you just put it. It's like an alarm set kind of thing, but it's not an alarm.
Gotcha.
So you just press the 4 digits on,
Yeah.
and that will set your tracker. So if someone starts moving it, they will let you know. Okay. But obviously, you need to subscribe to that to be able to do that.
It's quite expensive, actually.
Yeah, I think it's around about £90 a year-ish. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it is a very good system. But it all depends on how it levels out in your insurance and things like that. Obviously.
Yes.
Okay. So happy with these? You happy?
So far, so good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Right. So what we'll do, I'll just come back to the consumer, sorry to move you.
It's okay.
Okay. Right, so your consumer unit, obviously we've seen the heating and hot water. So if that isn't switched on, you're not going to be operating on electric on your boiler, even if
Okay.
you're trying to. Charger button. So as long as that is switched on and you've got electric connected, it will charge your battery. That's your charger unit there.
Okay, lovely.
Okay. Reverse polarity, that's just an indicator light. So if you go on the continent, they tend to wire things slightly different than what we do.
So they do,
So
yes.
yeah, so if you plug electrics in, come in
Yeah.
and have a look. If it's lit, it is reversed, you're going to need an adapter to operate off their electrics. Okay, so it won't damage anything, but you do need to change over. Obviously 240 trips should be similar to your last one.
Yep.
System shutdown button, that is really important when you're in storage. If you can't connect your van to electric to keep your battery topped up, what you can do over a period of time for storage is just switch that off there. That will shut your 12 volt systems down to stop it draining down your battery. Okay, it will it's still got a natural drain down over winter anyway, but
Yes.
that will obviously slow it down. And what you've also got is your 12 volt fuses. If you can see there at the end one, the white one, you've got a nice green light. That's to say that is your charger fuse that is okay. If you see another one lit up, any of these other fuses, that means the fuse has gone.
Gotcha, yep.
Okay, so it's really, really handy that is, because it is coming
Yes,
this year.
yes.
So you're not there pulling the fuse out trying to figure out which one's gone. It will indicate it by lighting up. Okay, also down here is your drain, so that should look pretty similar to your last one. The yellow drain down there, so that will drain your boiler and your tap system.
Right, and
Okay.
which way is which?
So at the moment it's closed, so it allows water to run around the system. If you just lift it up, point it up to the sky,
Oh, right,
that will
okay.
drain the water down onto the ground underneath your van.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
what I tend to do is drain that just before I'm leaving site. So don't drain it on the pitch itself, because obviously it's going to upset the next person who's going to be arriving on that pitch. Best thing to do is, or what I do is get to the gate of the site as I'm leaving. My wife jumps in, opens that up, opens the taps, and as we're driving along, it will
Yes,
drain the water down, and
dribble
that
off.
bit of movement helps it to drain. Okay. Then that's your pump there. So that makes a little bit of noise. Obviously, especially in the dead of night, if someone's washing their hands, you'll get
Yes.
the pump running. Obviously, it's very important that you do get all the air out of the system when you're setting your water up.
Yeah,
Okay.
just open
Yeah.
it.
So it's just opening taps.
Yeah,
So I always open it on the cold side first.
Sure.
Get the water running. 'Cause the reason why I do that is obviously it's more direct water coming straight from that Akerol. If I've got that cooled up pipe, it's just drawing
Yes.
air. I can see pretty quickly. If I'm trying it on the hot side, obviously you're filling your hot water tank if it's drained.
Yes.
That's 10 litres, which takes a couple of minutes just to get that through. And if you're not actually drawing any water, you could be there for a while and nothing's happening. Okay. So obviously once you've got a solid stream like that, you know your hot water tank's full. I don't know if you've got any hot water. Might have a little bit. I haven't really set the hot water up to.
We're familiar with that,
Yeah,
though.
that's it. Okay, do the same with each tap. Just make sure you get all the air out of the system.
I have to say, I did prefer the system we had on the caravan before the one we just brought in
Yeah.
with the micro switch in the
Right.
tap.
Yeah,
So much better.
it can. Yeah, it shuts off immediately. Obviously, this is a pressurised system which
Absolutely.
can keep running. Even when you shut the tap off, you can still hear the pump going.
And if you've got a problem in the system, and it's you've got a bit of a leak in the.
Yes, it's still pushing it until you switch that water pump switch off.
Absolutely.
It's still pressurising it.
And it's quietly flooding your van.
Yes, yeah. If you've had that issue, then obviously you're aware of that. Yeah. Right. Next one is your fridge. Okay, it's running on gas at the moment. Okay, to switch it on and off is that button there.
Yes.
So I've just.
It looks very familiar
looks
with
very similar, yeah.
one we've had before. Yeah.
So on
good.
off button there. If you want to operate electric, which most people do,
Yes.
is that. To light the gas, is that. It will let you know if it fails. So if I just put it, I'll just kicked in then. If I press the 12 volts now, that's showing failure. Okay, the failure is because it's not connected to the car and the engine's not running. So it's not
Gotcha.
your leisure battery.
No.
It's your vehicle battery.
Oh,
the vehicle
gotcha. Yeah,
system.
yeah.
So that's why it's showing failure on that at the moment. I'm getting a warm leg here. Just realised I was sitting right next to the vent. So if it's doing that on the gas, that means the gas hasn't lit. So usual reasons are you haven't turned it on.
Yes.
You've run out.
Yep.
And there may be air in the system. So all you do is just press the hazard button, and that'll reattempt to light it. Okay. It may take 2 or 3 attempts if you haven't used it on gas for a while. Okay, so what it's trying to do is purge the air.
I was going to say, I'd normally just light a burner.
Yeah, that's it. You just draw a bit, but it might still fail a couple of times.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
This side of it is your temperature range. All 5 lit, that's the coldest setting. So obviously it's coming out frozen butter and it's too cold. So it's just obviously play with it until you get the right setting. It depends
Comfortable.
on the temperature outside as well. If it's hot outside, obviously it needs to work.
Has it got a nice box?
Yes. Yeah, so you've actually got a removable ice box. Okay, so the benefits of that is one, obviously you can have a taller fridge if you wanted to, or in the winter, or in this, I should say in the winter because people use it in the winter, when you're in storage, obviously you want to keep the door open to stop it getting mouldy, obviously in the fridge. What you can do, obviously the worst thing is trying to keep that open and keeping that free from mould. What you can do is take it out, put it in your sink.
Oh, watch it
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah, and it just keep it there so you can leave the door open or
Yes.
leave it on the catch.
Yeah.
But that's in the fresh air anyway, so it's less likely to get mouldy. Okay.
Previous, the one before this last one had a small
Yes.
a little piece there, so you could lock the fridge door.
Open.
Well, keep it open. Yeah, but this
A
one
jar.
it's got this little tab
Oh,
here
okay.
that just pops out.
Yeah.
Obviously that keeps that door open, but obviously you can't keep the
No,
fridge,
no.
your freezer box. But
That's fine. That's
yeah. Otherwise you can just leave it open like that, and that's
No,
fine, but-
that's an advance on.
Yeah, but just make sure that is fully back in before you try and use the fridge.
Oh,
If
yeah,
it's
sure.
not, it won't allow the fridge door to shut. It obviously won't
Gotcha.
seal, and
Gotcha.
it'll be getting upset. Obviously, you won't be getting cold enough. Okay, cooker. I'll say it shouldn't be any too complicated on that one. What we do is just similar to your last one.
Yes.
Obviously, just be careful you don't put the glass down when there's heat.
Sure.
Obviously, that can damage the glass. Obviously, it goes off with a fair bang.
2 gas, 1 electric.
No, you just got free
That's
gas.
gas one as well.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
no
even
free
better.
gas,
That's
yeah.
fine. No, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Your grill pan with the handles inside there. So the grill pan, the grill even,
Yeah.
exactly the same. So again, it should be exactly the same as your last one. Okay.
Lovely.
Right, microwave. This might be slightly different than your last one. Big button opens it. Glass plate, obviously do not travel with that in. That drops on here. It's going
Yes.
to cause a lot of tears. It's going to be expensive. So I'll just leave that under there for now. My wife tends to put it in the bowl with a tea towel wrapped around it, stop it rattling about as you're travelling along. To operate it, if you see that, does nothing on its own. Press the microwave button once. That gives you power, so 100%, 50%, whatever power you want to cook on. Press the microwave button again. Then you turn it and it gives you seconds. Okay, and then you just start away it goes. Okay, so microwave button twice, and turn that and gives you seconds. Okay.
Brilliant. Yep.
Also, it's got quick start as well. So if you want to say 2 minutes, just press it twice. It'll go off. It goes itself. Okay. Obviously, there's auto menu as well, which is
Yeah.
why it has to be quite so complicated. Not sure, but
Well, they can do it for nearly nothing.
yeah,
And it looks good on the outside.
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Happy
Lovely.
with that? Good. Right. So I can say apart from that, everything else should be pretty similar. Obviously, I'm not sure that on the bed layout you had, but
It was a fixed one.
fixed side, but yeah, fixed side bed. But obviously, to access it, all you do is just lift it. You've got quite a decent amount of space there. As I said before, just be careful, don't overdo it. To operate the bed, all you do is just give it a slight lift, slide it towards you, and then that just drops in to give you the full length. Otherwise, just slide it back and there it goes. Okay. Inside your bathroom, like I say, there shouldn't be anything too different there. I wouldn't have thought.
I don't think so. No.
Electric flush. Obviously, normally you hear that noise, and obviously it's empty. You need to go and put some water in the flush tank. Light switches just at the side of the basin there. Then obviously you got your bifold door. Just pull that little catch out and turn it, and then obviously that allows it to move
Oh,
freely.
right.
But just make sure you flick it back in for travelling. You
Yes.
don't want that bouncing
Yeah.
around as you
Yeah.
go in the
No,
room.
no.
Okay.
Yeah. Hooks.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah. No, that's
handy
fine.
as well. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that looks like on a much earlier one. Yeah, that's great. This
This type.
system. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Good
get them
stuff.
ones in the bathroom now.
And this
Oh, yeah,
that
there's
latches
yeah,
somewhere.
there should be a lock at this end, look. Yeah, so we got a lock for travelling. Obviously, lock.
Yep, that's okay. That's great.
Yeah, so just make sure that's in that position to stop it bouncing around as you're going along. Okay. Obviously the his and hers wardrobes. Or if it's my wife, it's mine and mine. Or hers and hers even.
Yeah,
I was
being
going
there.
to say, there's
Yeah.
not much similarity in his and hers wardrobe.
Definitely not, no. Well, perhaps they're trying to tell us something there, I don't know.
Probably is. Yes.
Aerial point for your TV, if you want a TV in the bedroom, obviously you've got a
Yes.
aerial point there. Obviously 12 volt and 240 there.
Right.
We've also got one, should be just around the corner here as well.
I think I probably caught sight of that.
Yeah.
There's an aerial somewhere which I can.
Yeah, so the aerial's inside, should be inside here, he says, hopefully. Alright, now, you haven't got a directional aerial, you've got the one that's a standard fit on the roof. That's your amplifier, which is on the back wall of your wardrobe there.
Okay.
So you haven't got a directional on this one, you would have probably had on the last one.
I did.
Yeah, so this is
Any
a fixed one.
any disadvantage with it being a fixed one?
No, I don't think so, no. Obviously they wouldn't have fitted it if it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Oh, and the
It's just
table in
what
there.
they call an omnidirectional one, so it's...
Yeah.
you
I
don't
haven't
have
got
to
a fiddle with it.
No, that's
Neither do I have to remember to take it down
it
and
back
point in
down.
the right direction
Exactly,
before.
yeah, before you're travelling. Yeah, because it's always confusing if which one's pointing in the right direction,
Yeah.
forward, backwards. Radio. Obviously inside there. So it has got USB port, obviously MP3 if you're that way inclined in technology. Also got obviously CD player, you see the eject button there, on off, that one there, obviously volume, and search is left and right for your radio there. Okay.
We'll sort something out. Yeah. Have a fight
Obviously
with
it does
vehicles.
pop off as well, the front will come off as well for security.
All
So
right.
just
Yeah.
press that little tiny
Because
button
it basically is a car radio, isn't it?
there. It is, that's what they are, yeah. That's what they are.
So what's this lump up the side here? What's this?
What, this here?
Yeah.
That's just a former for the shelf. That's all it is. It's just a plastic former
All right.
for
Okay.
holding the frame for the door.
All
The
right.
door.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Right. Obviously, light switches are everywhere. Obviously, this one. I'm just trying to remember. That's the one above the kitchen is there. So obviously,
Yeah.
entry light.
We'll just need to explore all
Power
those.
play, yeah. So that one there is for your dimmer lights above your locker. There's one just above the switch on that light just above your head. That's that one there. We had one customer who could not find that. They spent all night in the
And
light.
sometimes there's one.
Yeah, no, that's on your Luna. That is, yeah.
Yeah.
That hasn't on this one.
No,
yeah,
no.
You probably had a light underneath the fridge or something like that that said Luna.
Never did find it.
No, when I first started working here, I was playing with